How's it going, guys? John here from the Killer Bits, and yes, I'm distracting myself from all things politics by visiting the lovable town of Thimbleweed Park once again. Yes, it's all about the murders, the conspiracies and clowns here. No politics whatsoever, which is probably a good thing. So, what are we up to today? Well, we can have a look at everyone's journal once again. This is how we always start it, because I have to remind myself what the hell I'm doing. So, we got the gloves, didn't we? That was the one thing. We did get gloves for Dolores, which are there. So we will be able to pick the thimbleberries. But I got a clue in the comments last week regarding Reyes and his hunt for the what is it? The parts to repair his dad's watch. So if we go back to the hotel, somebody left the not so cryptic clue saying about that comic book guy, what was it, Sexy Rikers.
The doors are closed.
Looked like he was getting zapped by running back and forwards to the elevator. Zapped being the appropriate word. So, what was he? Floor 802, wasn't it? So I want to see if I can get Franklin to zap the door. If not, we'll go and talk to Sexy Riker, try and get him to go, and then we'll switch to Franklin or something like that. But that was the clue. So 802, let's grab Franklin. And you need to head.
The elevator isn't on this floor.
Well, we know what to do. We can zap it. There we go. Because if we can't zap his door and open it, we can always maybe zap the elevator with comic book guy in it. I don't know. That was the only clue I got. It was a kind of cryptic clue, but I know what he was getting at. So right, can we zap the lock? Will that do anything? Let's try. Yes, it did. Ah! Right, there we go. We can pick up jeweler's tools then. Can we use jeweler's tools on the watch?
I can't fix the watch myself.
We're going to have to go and find Willie.
I need a professional.
And there's nothing in here. No. Right. Okay. Well, we've done one thing then. Thank you, Franklin. So now we can go back to Dolores and we can go pick some thimbleberries. So we need to head to the woods for this. And presumably as soon as we get the berries, we just take them back to Ricky and she'll make us a tasty pie. Ricky's pie. So try not to get lost. And we do have the bear repellent, so presumably once we've got the berries it will probably trigger that. No idea. There we go. Right, okay, we can, I presume, use gloves with thimbleberries. Long minutes of furious berry picking later. We have berries. Now we need to find a way out of here. Oh, that was convenient. It only took one path. Okay, well, we can head back to Main Street then. Or, where's it? B Street is where YouTube is. Yeah, YouTube's always on B Street. Well, at least our YouTube is always on B Street, never on A Street for us. Also, I do have to give a shout out to, I think it's one of the regular viewers, Levy, who's sadly lost a puppy and said these videos have helped cheer her up. So hopefully you're enjoying the show. I will talk to Ricky and hopefully... Where are you going? Come here.
Hi, Dolores.
There we go. Right, can we have pie
now?
now?
Where we can talk. Welcome to Ricky's YouTube. How can I help you?
Right. I have thimbleberries.
The thimbleberries. Can you please make me the pie?
You found them. Good for you. And no welts.
I was very careful. And also, your gloves. Won't be needing them now.
Okay, so
I'll go make it now. Won't be a jiffy.
Okay, really? They're going with the Looney Tunes sound effects.
Here's your thimbleberry pie. Exactly how Chuck liked it.
Industrial, it sounded
you.
like. So, right. Can we just go back to the house and talk to the lawyer? Will that mean we can go to the cemetery? Will we be able to decode it? I still reckon we need to get into the factory, because the main computer's going to be there or something, which we'll be able to use to decode the will. And obviously everybody wants into the factory. Right, can we talk to Brant?
Yes, Dolores? Do you have a question about your uncle's stipulations?
I have pie. Here's a freshly...
Here's a freshly baked thimbleberry pie.
One of Chuck's 3 stipulations is now fulfilled. We have a fresh thimbleberry pie. You still need to decode his will, and then we'll meet inside Chuck's opulent tomb.
So we don't need to do something to open the tomb. We just need to decode the will. Which, as I said, the only thing I can think of is it's got to be something. We still have to work out what the office key is for. There's going to be a key somewhere else. I reckon there's a key in the safe deposit box of the bank. That would kind of make sense. Or it's in the house safe, which we need a thumbprint for. Let's see if we can talk to the bank manager once again. Let's see if we can get anything out of him. That's a factory key.
Hello,
Can we pick up...
First Savings, your money is in. Excuse me, Miss Edmond. What are you doing?
It's the key to my uncle's factory. I just need to check things out.
Miss Edmond, we take our trusteeship jobs seriously here. You know the factory's in probate. Is this an obscene phone call? I wish I could get them to stop calling.
How can we get them to stop calling? Look at animal paperweight?
It's a small wooden animal figurine.
So who's going to be sending him obscene...
Are you coming on to me? These obscene phone calls are getting annoying.
Can we talk to him, see if it triggers anything
How
about
can I help, Miss Edmond?
No.
Goodbye.
Let's not think about
Mr.
how we
Come
can
back soon,
possibly
Miss
solve the obscene phone calls. Because, I mean...
Hello, Safely First Savings. Your money is in our hands. Is this an obscene phone call?
Yes, we've established it's an obscene
I wish I could get them to stop calling.
Because it's not like the phone exchange for the radio station, which all we did was pull the plug on the thing. Is that flashing for any particular reason other than it's broken? Also, how are we going to get Willie out of prison to fix the watch? Look at...
It's dark, but I can see there's nothing in there.
Yeah. Okay, right. So we need to figure this out. Also, is anything that Ransom can do, apart from hang around in creepy alleyways? Shouldn't he be in a drain somewhere, saying everyone floats down here? Right. What's on your to-do list? Pillow Factory, Factory Gate, collect 50. Maybe somebody else can get the key from the bank manager? It's worth a try. Can we talk to...
I will wait until he's done.
So he's an insult clown, but he at least has
Is
manners.
this an obscene phone call? I need to keep them on long enough to trace the call.
Go on, talk to.
What are you doing here, Mr. Clown?
This is a stick-up. I want to apply for a beeping business loan.
I want to apply for a business loan.
If this is about those awful clown dolls, Mr. Clown, then we've already been through this. The answer is no.
I got other ideas, face.
Ransom clown trapper keepers, theme restaurant beepers. I'd go for
Ransom the clown beepers. It's the only beeper that tells you to go yourself.
An amusing novelty, but again, it's a no.
Aww.
Well, you then.
But everyone has a beeper in the 1980s, don't they? Why do you hate that?
Why do you hate my doll idea?
I don't think it's your worst idea, but I think you are overestimating your celebrity, Mr. Clown. You have no collateral, and your credit rating is shot to hell since you filed for bankruptcy. In short, you're too high risk for a business loan.
Oh, well, your mom is a high risk, you son of a.
He's got no credit in that, but he'll be all right for a subprime loan in 10 years' time, something like that.
How can I improve my credit? There's got to be some palm I could grease or some ass I could kiss. Seriously, who do I have to get a loan around here?
We're way beyond that, Mr. Clown. The only way you will get those dolls made is if you find yourself a wealthy investor.
Is that going to put it on our list?
This is a stick-up. Give me all your money in unmarked bills.
And you'll threaten us with what? A water pistol? Your balloon?
Jeez, Ed, the only stick-up around here is the one up your.
Mr. Clown, your jokes weren't funny on The Tonight Show, and they certainly aren't funny in my bank.
Goodbye, Mr.
Winning friends and influencing
Don't
people.
rush back.
So, has it got find a wealthy? No find a wealthy investor.
Hello, Safely First Savings. Your money is in our hands.
So, how do we keep them on the line so they can trace it? Maybe we need a Fed. Right, so let's head back to Main Street. And no, we don't want to go into the town hall. But let's see if we can ask the bank manager some questions. Flash the badge.
Hello,
I should wait until he's off the phone.
Why are everyone so polite?
Is this an obscene phone call?
Yes, we've established again.
I wish I could get them to stop calling.
Talk to.
How can I help, sir?
Do you know anything about Chuck Edmund? Are you the manager of this bank? Did you hear about the murder? Well, we'll go through all his dialogue.
Do you know anything about Chuck Edmund?
He was a much-loved community figure and our bank's most loyal customer. Mr. Edmund will be sorely missed.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you, sir.
Do you know why the factory was such high-end
Do
security?
you know why the factory has such high-end security?
In its current state, the factory is not safe to enter. Fire damage rendered the building unstable, and I'm sure the Edmonds don't want any frivolous lawsuits. But aside from that, it is my understanding the factory still contains some valuable Pilotronics equipment. That's why we are holding the key until Mr. Edmund's final wishes are made clear at his will reading.
Yeah, I figured that was... Once we've got the will, we can get into the factory.
Are you the manager of this bank?
You're quite right. I'm Mr. El Palo, the manager of Safely First Savings. I take care of all the day-to-day operations of the bank. May I ask why the feds are interested in my work all of a sudden?
Don't worry, I'm just making conversation, Mr. El Paulo.
Did you hear?
Hear about the murder?
Of course. It's not every day a body shows up in Thimbleweed Park.
Do you think Willie did it?
I'm not sure that I do. Whatever his personal problems, Willie doesn't seem like a murderer to me.
I understand, but all the evidence points to him.
Plus he
Maybe
confessed
so,
to
but I
it
just
and
don't
everything
think he did
else
it.
that possibly could have happened.
Willie will be okay. If he didn't do it, then the courts will find him innocent.
Say what you want, but it doesn't change the fact there is likely an innocent watch repairman sitting in a cell right now.
I mean, that's the
Goodbye,
point.
Mr. El Paulo.
Is he back
If
in
you
the
ever need
cell?
savings or loan advice, feel free to drop by.
Last time we went to the city hall type place, there was nobody in the cell, but we can try again now. We do have everything required to fix the watch. Ah! She's back! And she's on our list. Okay, can we talk to her? Okay, we'll be here.
Need to get into the factory to steal. Find the secret to the AI.
Has she been replaced by a robot? Is she AI now? Okay, well, we're going to go up to... We'll take Ray up. Let's see if Willie's in there. Obviously, we will need Reyes, but I just want to check she's still fully functional. He is. Right, okay, well, Reyes. Go talk to Willie. Right. Can we talk to him?
I'm innocent!
If you didn't do it, a jury will find you not guilty. I heard you used to have a watch repair shop. Can you fix this watch?
Why should I? Considering I'm only locked up because of you.
Well, you did confess. I know you're innocent. If you fix the watch, I promise I'll prove you innocent. It was Agent Ray's fault. I always knew you didn't do it. The bargain, or should we just say we know he's innocent?
If you fix the
We'll
watch,
bargain.
I promise I'll prove your innocence.
Well, let me see it. Well, that's a strange-looking watch. But sure, I can fix it. But do you think I can fix it with my teeth? Come back when you have some proper tools.
We already have proper tools.
Turn off that awful noise. Play me some theremin music.
Okay, right. So we're going to have to get into the radio station and with the Ransom's record. So how are we going to do that? Well, we can give him the tools. That's one part required.
Willie, here are the tools you wanted.
Oh, thanks. Nice tools.
And there's no record player in here, just to double check. No. So we're definitely going to have to get into the radio station with the record. So, well, let's just try taking Ransom there straight away. Radio station. And is it getting to daytime?
I'm not going in there. They did a whole half-hour hatchet job call-in special on my last performance.
Why not? Come on.
I'm not going in there. They did a whole half-hour hatchet job call-in special on my last performance.
Can we tamper with the radio tower then? No. Use. Too high. Oh! Somebody is actually climbing the radio tower.
Oh, let's get the clown to climb the ladder.
Yeah, because nobody else will. I've tried everyone else.
The circus freak will climb the ladder.
I'm intrigued to find out what is at the top. There's got to be something.
For making me do this.
Unless we can break the antenna or something, which will force the DJ out of the booth. Yeah, there's a big handle. Well, let's use the lever.
Serves him right for that radio show. Now I better get out of here fast.
What happened? We're off the air. Just as we feared, the government sabotaged the tower.
Damn the government. Can we sneak past her? Okay, right, we can just get in now. Okay, right, that's fine. Let's go in, open up the doors.
I'm not going in there. I'm not going in there.
Okay.
Did a whole half-hour hatchet job call-in special on...
Well, right, we'll send Dolores in then. Radio station. Give her the record. So, Ransom. Give... Is that the record? No, that's comic. To Dolores. Dolores can go in.
Thanks.
Dolores. Open doors. Presumably the DJ's not going to come back while she's doing this.
Phew, what a climb.
Right. Open the door. Go in. Can we use the lever? Okay, right. Where is it? There we go. Use vinyl record on that turntable. And then we go back to Reyes. Talk to Willie.
I'm innocent!
Can you fix this watch?
I know you're innocent. If you fix the watch, I'll promise. There we go.
If you fix the watch, I promise I'll prove your innocence. Here's my watch for you to fix.
Hey, you have that great theremin music playing. Okay, hand it over.
And he's keeping the tool so he can break himself
your
out.
Watch is fixed. Here you go.
Yeah, he's right. Can we?
It's my...
What is that awful noise? The feds must be trying to brainwash me.
Dolores gonna get in trouble?
What are you doing in my control booth?
Oh, hi, Cassie. We used to go to school together, right? I used to hang out in the computer lab and... Oh, looks like you're busy. Bye.
No consequences.
How did this get here? Okay, all back to normal again.
Right, okay. We were going to look at the
It's
what?
my father's old pocket watch. Good as new.
Okay, well... We've actually achieved something. We've got pie. We've got a watch. We just need to get into the pillar factory. So we really need to decode the thing. Maybe we can feed the will into one of the machines at the police station. Would they be smart enough? We can try it. Because that's the only other kind of computers there are. Apart from back at the Edmund house. As I say, I still reckon there's going to be something in the basement. Okay, right, let's try it with the Arrestron. Use will on the Arrestron.
It doesn't work with that.
Didn't think so. Right, well, we'll go downstairs then. We'll try it on one of the other machines. And probably have the sheriff or coroner poke his head out around there, like usual. So, try using will on the Facetron, say.
It doesn't work with that.
No. I still reckon there's something behind this bookshelf. Look at books.
Lots of medical books there.
Push.
I can't push that.
Pull.
I can't pull that.
Use.
That doesn't seem to work.
No. Okay, well, we tried. Nope, come on. Right. So it seems like the next step is to decode the will. And the only place really is... Unless there's something in the factory, but we're not going to be able to get into the factory without the key, and we can't get the key until we've had the will read. So it's got to be at the house. It's not going to be anywhere else. And I still want to know what the decoder gel thing is for. Can we use the decoder gel on anything? Let's try it. Try using that with the clock.
I don't want to do that. It would make it look red.
Use decoder gel. It did say... So, with... No, nothing. There's going to be a secret basement. All big creepy houses have secret basements. I've learned this from the movies. Because we know our computer won't do it. Come on, dig dug. Give us a different line of...
What are you digging?
All right, Dolores. I'm just digging stuff in the end, mostly holes. But then I buries them.
Okay, Doug.
Ta, Dolores. Digging!
Unless we use the office key on one of the other rooms. We never tried that, did we? No, because all these just kind of work their way between each of the different rooms, don't they? Yeah, it's the cloud clunking and all that kind of thing. Unless it works like magic. Use office key indoor.
It doesn't work in that.
Use office key indoor.
It doesn't work in that.
Use office key in...
It doesn't work in that.
There's definitely something else in this room. We know there's the safe. We've not got anything... Have they still got the fingerprint kits? Fingerprint kit. Okay, everyone go to the house. Well, apart from Ransom. I'm just wondering if we can pull a fingerprint off something and open the safe.
$58.58. Where have I heard that address before?
We'll get Reyes. You got a map? Yes. Right. I just need to keep these two together now, just in case Ray gets kidnapped again. So let's go open the front door. I presume we can just go in. We are the feds after all. Open front door.
Better ring the doorbell.
All right, there. You can't come in, no. Too many holes over the steed. You'd break your neck.
I have no idea what you just said. Okay then. I'll be back.
Okay, right. We'll bring Dolores down to them then. I just want to see if we can pull a fingerprint off something. Probably not. So have we actually got anything of Chuck's? Did one of these tubes we pulled out of the machine, do you think they may have fingerprint on?
Digging!
Let's try. Right. Where are you going? Ray. Okay. Can we give fingerprint kit to Dolores?
We need this for agent business.
Okay, right. Well, that's kind of answered that question then, hasn't it? Steal stuff, key, specks of dust. We haven't been looking for dust recently. I know we're falling behind. Let's take Ransom back to the circus.
Ow!
And I don't know what in particular we're going to find different in here. Little Beeper is enjoying his cheese. Let's look at. Oh no, it was the popcorn.
That hamster sure eats a lot.
Definitely nothing. No. There's got to be a way. Come on. We can do this. Right. I'm going to try our room again. Look at graphics basic.
It's graphic basic software from Hessware to supercharge my Commodore 64.
Can we use that then? Pick up. Use that with computer.
My Commodore 64 is now supercharged.
Ah, we never saw that before.
Basic.
Right, okay. Okay, we're definitely going to try this then. Use will with... It's been supercharged. That's all
It's working.
There we go.
Whoever created Graphics Basic has a brilliant career ahead of them.
Short 15 minutes of coding and decoding later. Am I supposed to do anything with this? Will?
I'm sure I converted the binary properly. Now it's all in hex. It must be encoded. I need to find the key to decode it. Maybe if I could remember Uncle Chuck's lucky number.
Would it be
He
58
used it
by
to win
any
the
way?
lottery a few years back.
Decrypt Chuck's will. They keep repeating 58, 58. So do I? Is there a book in the library which has got a hexadecimal table or something? Use.
I don't need to find any books now.
No. Okay. Well, it's 58, 58, isn't it? Unless we just need to go
I'm
back.
sure I converted the binary properly.
We're going to go back to the... no, A Street. So obviously they go on about the house being 58, 58. But we know the paper is in the newspaper office. Go on. We'll double check. And we'll call it quits there for today. Right, where's paper? Diner, Gators, Chuck Edmund. Look at lucky number 17. Okay. So what are we supposed to do with that information? Do we type 17 in? Nothing's clickable on here.
I'm sure I converted the binary properly. Now it's all in hex. It must be encoded. I need to find the key to decode it. Maybe if I could remember Uncle Chuck's lucky number.
17.
He used it to win the lottery a few years
Yep,
back.
we've just seen that bit. So how do we do this? Back to the hotel. It's got to be at the house somewhere. I presume a book with a hex table? Or do we just try the computer again? Right. I'm going to try 17. 15, 16.
I'm at the
No,
staircase.
I don't want to be at the staircase.
Should I use it?
Right. Tentacle Joy, hate turnips. Talk to Lenora. No, we want to see if there's anything for a hex table. Quintessentially British. No. I did actually have a look at the achievements for this, and I think there's an achievement for reading 100 books in the library, which I'm not going to do. I mean, I'm enjoying the game, but I'm not that anal. I'm going to do that. Yeah, because these are all 2. So, okay, we're going to try her computer again, see if there's just something we can put into it. Go on, go on, go on. Go into our room. We'll try again. Use will on the computer. See if it gives us something as an option.
Let's see. I decoded it from binary and got a bunch of hex numbers. Knowing Uncle Chuck, he would have encrypted the will using the unbreakable exclusive OR and using his lucky number as the key. Okay, here goes.
It's probably a small number, less than 100, yes. It's an odd number. Ends with a 7. And probably starts with an even number, starts with an odd number, starts with a 1.
The rest of the bits are irrelevant to cryptography. I'll just bitwise hand them away. I did it.
Right, we can read the will now. Look at will. Charles Esmond being sound mind and body, I hereby declare this, my last will and testament revoking any and all wills previously made by me. I declare that I am making this last will and testament of my own will and being under no threat of coercion or duress of no other human being. I am a free mind and body. I declare that I have no children, natural or adopted. I have a single brother, Franklin, and he has 2 offsprings, Lenora and Dolores. I hereby appoint Brant Bailiwick, J.D., as executor of my will and direct that he serve without bonds. This will be executed under the laws and jurisdictions of Thimbleweed, blah, blah, blah. Can we... No, we can't click any further. We can't read it ourselves.
It's totally decoded now. I'll give it back to Mr. Bailiwick.
Okay, right. We'll do this, and then... we'll leave it at the will, leave it at the tomb. I presume we just hand him the will and we'll have a cutscene. And I really want to know, does Dig Dug get anything? Right, give will to Brant.
Here's the decoded will, Mr. Bailiwick.
Let me see. You've done it, Dolores. 2 of Chuck's 3 stipulations are now fulfilled. The final one is to read the will in your Uncle Chuck's opulent tomb. I'll meet you there.
Well, my family will wait right here until you've opened the tomb, Dolores. Hurry along. We don't have all evening.
Well,
poor Chuck, he needs his sleep.
Well, once again, we leave it here in the library. I reckon this is where the murder takes place. The murder always takes place in the library. But yes, we'll leave it there for this week. And, well, we know what we're doing. We're going to the tomb. Whether we can get in without... pulling the lever on the inside, which we've seen in, like, the first episode. But, yeah, if you're enjoying this series, as I say, every week, hit that like button. It does help us out, show your support. It helps out with, YouTube's god-awful search algorithm type stuff. But, yeah, if you do like it, hit that like button. And if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. It does help us out, as does commenting below and maybe getting in touch over on any of the social medias over at the Kilobits. Alright, until next time, guys, I've been John, this has been Thimbleweed Park, and we have a will to read next time. Alright, catch you later, guys. Bye!